Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. I hit the go button before I really wanted it to, but we're going with it. Who cares? Make sure my little light is on here. Make sure. Okay, very good. Okay. Very quickly, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you could hit the bell twice, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Orange Menace seeking to lower the age of consent and marriage to 14. Open read. Is that so disgusting? So disgusting. I was listening to somebody else, and they didn't do a reading on it. They mentioned it, and so I'm like, oh my goodness. So then I went to the internet to see if he's really doing this. And they talked about the reason he's doing this because obviously he wants to say, well, it's the law now. Well, for one, whether you change it or not, you're disgusting. Molesting 13 and 14-year-olds. What the hell? And now you want to make it legal. So what you did was legal, but it wasn't legal when you did it. And number two, it don't make it right just because you changed the law. He's so disgusting. I can't stand this man. God, he's just the worst human being I think I've ever met. He's up there with the most horrible men. Okay, he's up there, right with them. I'm gonna say it. He's up there with Hitler. Okay, this man is horrible. Hitler probably is the worst. Okay, but the Orange Menace, the way his behavior is, he's up there. Okay, sorry, I had to have that little rant, but it just makes me it's so disgusting. It makes me so angry. Okay, clear spirit. Orange Menace seeking to lower the age of consent and marriage to 14. Open read. Should I use mystical black rose? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use mystic red rose? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use gypsy oracle cards? No. Clear. Spirit, should I use true crime? Yep. I figured. Because what he's doing is criminal. Okay? It's disgusting and it's criminal. God, I can't stand him. Okay. Let me shuffle true crime and I'll be right back. Okay. And you know what's so disgusting about what the Orange Menace is doing? He's trying to, and he does it all the time. He always tries to take the most disgusting, most insane ideas that he has, and he tries to sell them as being completely normal. Like with Putin, like trying to sell it to us that we should be friends with Putin. Putin's great. He's very smart. He takes his disgusting ideas and he tries to normalize them. He tries to humanize them like they're normal. No, I'm sorry. Getting with a 14-year-old is rape. I don't care if it's the law, against the law, or not against the law. Hello? I'm so tired of this subject. Abuse and neglect. Hello? Abusing little girls is what he wants to be able to normalize. And the thing about it with him is, dude, you raped them. It wasn't like, for one, it's against the law. But number two, you guys tricked them, you drugged them, you did all kinds of things. This wasn't like nothing with consent. And I'm sorry, a 14-year-old cannot have consent with a grown-ass man. Okay. I always say this is escape. Also, getting to calmer waters. I think the Orange Menace, he wants to get to calmer waters. He knows this whole Epstein thing, as long as we think of raping little girls as something horrible, he knows he's in trouble. But if he can normalize it, then yeah, that's perfect. What the hell? Okay, the Orange Menace, he is feeling trapped. Good. And there's some bars there too, which means jail time. Thank God. There has been surveillance on this going on for a long time. They've been surveillancing him. That's why those Epstein files are, I think they're thousands of pages thick. Yeah, they've been surveillancing him a lot for a long time. You know what? That's a question. Let's do a reading on that. Why did Biden not expose the Epstein files? Why? Was he protecting somebody? And who? All right, we'll read on that tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to bury it. His goal is to try to bury. I think he realizes he can't bury it. I think he's realized that now. So now he's trying to normalize it. Raping 13, 14-year-old girls is totally normal. Hopefully this fool has, this isn't nice of me to say. Okay, I'm going to say it in a nicer way. I think this is about his health. Okay. We've had a lot of mountains to climb over to get to this point where we're at of exposing the Orange Menace. And good. Justice is coming for him. Good. And we already got trapped and in a jail cell. That's what I'm talking about. So what I'm looking at is, I believe that it's not going to work. We're not going to be changing consent and marriage age to 14. And justice is coming for him. Justice is also coming for his accomplices and partners in crime. This is the energy. It says inside, but look at the dark energy. This is the energy of the Orange Menace. Him as a human being, the things he wants to do to little girls. Yeah, he's disgusting. That's him. That's his energy. And his power supply is trying to normalize the unnormal. Things that are disgusting, nobody wants to hear about, nobody wants to see. He tries to normalize it. I can't stand sociopaths and narcissists. They are the absolute worst people on earth. They're just the worst. They're the worst. Okay. Clear. Spirit, is the Orange Menace trying to change the consent age to 14 to get himself to calmer waters? Yes. Clear. Spirit, did Orange Menace abuse underage girls, sexually abuse underage girls? Yes. Clear. Spirit, was it a lot of little girls that he sexually abused? Was it a lot? Yes. I'm just curious, you guys. I'm just going to find out. Clear. Spirit, was it more than 20? Yes. Clear. Spirit, was it more than 50? No. Clear. Spirit, was it more than 40? Clear. Spirit, was it something between 30 and 40? Is that how many little girls he raped? Yes. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Sorry I have to read on this. Just to confirm this. Clear. Spirit, is this talking about trying to bury the Epstein files? Is that what he's trying to do by changing the age to 14 for consent? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is justice in a jail cell coming for the Orange Menace for raping little girls? Yes. Good. Clear. Spirit, will his accomplices and partners in crime, will they also go to jail? Yes. Clear. Spirit, specifically people on the Epstein list? Yes. Clear. Clear, Spirit. Has this issue of men wanting to rape little girls, has this been a problem for a very, very long time? Yes. Huge. That's why it's a large mountain to climb, because this has been going on for a very, very long time. Disgusting. Clear, Spirit. Will the Orange Menace succeed in lowering the age of consent and marriage to 14? Will he be successful at doing this? No. Clear, Spirit. Do the American people want this? No. Well, thank God he's not going to be successful at it. Excuse my language, with his nasty ass. Because there's no, I'm sorry to cuss, but there ain't nothing else to say about him. I mean, there's no other words. Okay, those are the best words. His nasty ass. That's it. That's all I can think of to say, because he's nasty and he's disgusting. Okay. Sorry if I got a little dark in this reading, but he's just so flippin' disgusting. And I was so pissed when I heard that today. I was like, what? Why am I even shocked at this point? Why am I even shocked? Okay, let's do some pendulum questions. Clear, Spirit. Are we going to have a pandemic in 2025? I've always gotten yes on this. And I wouldn't be, and that's no surprise, because look what he's done. He has taken him and Junior Kennedy, whatever his name is, just say Kennedy. Kennedy has canceled all types of science and shots in people's arms for the coronavirus. They've stopped science research for diseases. I mean, they're already ruining it. So, no, are we prepared for another pandemic? No. Clear, Spirit. Will the pandemic, will it be in November 2025? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will there be a pandemic in October of 2025? No. Okay, I read on this right at the beginning when I first started this channel about this pandemic. And it said November. And it's still saying November. Lord help us. Clear, Spirit, will we have to go back inside the house for the pandemic? Yes. Clear. Spirit, when the pandemic starts in November 2025, will the Orange Menace be the president? Thank God, no. Clear, Spirit, will Kamala be the president by then? No. Clear. Spirit, will the interim team be in charge at this point? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is the interim team Kamala, Biden, and Obama? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will there be a new election in 2025 for the president of the United States? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will Kamala be president of the United States by December 2025? Yes. Okay. Okay, last question. Clear, Spirit, will Maxwell end up being unalived? No. Clear, Spirit, will Maxwell end up missing? Will she be missing? Will she run away? No. Okay. Stupid. And then, of course, Orange Menace's face goes on my ALEXA. If I say her name, then she'll start talking. I see his face right now. Nobody wants to see your face? Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. Sorry, I got a little bit dark or upset. I just reading on some of this stuff is just so horrible and disgusting, and I feel the emotion behind it, the sadness. It's just, and the disgustingness of it all. Anyway, all right, you guys. You know what? Let's not end there. Let's end with something positive. Enchanted Forest Oracle cards. Let's get a positive message. We can't be leaving with negativity. No. We'll take it right up the top. The Bear. Tap into your inner strength and power to face challenges. Bear. Tap into your inner strength and power to face challenges head on. Beautiful. It's a very good message. So if that resonates with you, please take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Resonates with me, though, I'll take that. All right, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, comments or questions, anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Do something to make yourself happy. Love, peace, and happiness. And I got a couple more videos. See you in a bit.